Sarah Hopkins here from Hibiscus Neuro Rehab, just popping in to do my weekly video. I hope everyone is having a great day. So this week I wanted to talk about a topic that was brought to my attention the other week with someone who they're doing a lot more walking at home and not using their walking aid as much, but they're starting to furniture walk. So today I'm really going to talk about furniture walking. For those of you who don't know what that is, when we assess people for their mobility, we're looking at how they're walking. So we're looking at, are they using any aids? Are they taking enough steps? What's their speed like? And one of the things we're looking for, especially if we're seeing people in their own home or their natural environment, we're looking at, do they use the walls or the furniture to lean on to balance? So I'd like to introduce you to Marguerite. Marguerite is a client who is fictional, but is someone I want you to think about. See if you can see yourself in Marguerite and see if you do any of these things. So Marguerite gets up from her chair. She has to push up through the arms of her chair, and then she has to give herself time to balance, which is fine. That's really good. Her walking stick's over in the corner and she can't really be bothered using it. She, just kind of walks around the back of the sofa, sort of touching the sofa, just so she knows it's there. She doesn't really need to use it, but it makes her feel safer. She wanders across and sort of goes into the kitchen, pops a hand on the door frame, goes onto the kitchen bench, hand on the kitchen bench, moves, can walk across the kitchen, then we're going to have to hold on again. Out in the community, Marguerite should maybe be taking a stick but doesn't really want to. She holds onto the arm of her husband when she's walking. It just makes her feel more secure. When she's at the supermarket, she's definitely using the trolley because she can walk around and it's easy to get her groceries that way. Marguerite doesn't think she's got much of a problem. This is normal, right? This is what happens to people's balance. Well, what I've described is clear furniture walking. It's just you've got a hand on the wall, a hand on the back of the couch, nice sturdy things. But what happens if you trip and the chair you're putting your hand on isn't as stable as you thought it was and it falls with you? Are you going to be able to stay upright? Maybe, maybe not. And this is the issue with furniture walking, is having to furniture walk or feeling either the need for security or actually using it to maintain your balance is a clear sign that you do have issues with your balance. And that puts you at risk of falls. Huge risk of falls where you can, break a hip or hit your head. All sorts of things. So something that we really try and discourage, because not all furniture is safe to put our hands on, especially if you did happen to lose your balance. So what should you be doing instead? Well, if you do have an issue with your balance, then it might be that you need to be using a walking aid. And now lots of people don't like using walking aids, especially around home. I hear things about people not wanting to use it because whenever they see people, they're stooped over and they have poor posture. Again, that's indicating that people are putting too much pressure down through that walking aid, or maybe it's not set up for them correctly. Or, I don't want to look old. Oh, that's for other people, not for me. But what happens if that piece of mobility equipment, the walking stick or the walking frame, allows you to be more independent, allows you to move safer through your house, allows you to feel more secure, allows you to do the things that you love? And then there's the thing, as it gets annoying, I can't quite fit it around the house, my walking stick falls over. There are ways you can manage that. So if you've heard any of this and it makes you feel a little bit like Marguerite, that maybe you're doing a little bit of furniture walking, then maybe it's time for you to check out your balance and see what can be done. Obviously, walking frames, walking aids can be one way, but we would absolutely recommend a balance assessment and then improving your balance, your strength, and your mobility through a tailored exercise program, because we know that it works. Working with someone who's experienced in balance and falls can be really beneficial. It can make you feel so much more confident. In fact, that's what we see people like Marguerite do all the time. They come into us, they're not sure if things are going to work. They're not sure if they can improve their balance, and we work with them. We get them doing home exercise programs. We work with them in the clinic. And these aren't people that love exercise. These are people that just got to the end of the road and don't quite know what to do, or they don't want to give up the things that they love. They want to get back to the golf course. They want to go and spend time with their family and their grandchildren and get out of the house. They want to get back to driving so they can go to the supermarket and do all the things that they need to do to make their lives meaningful and not be scared of it, not have that falls risk. So next time you find yourself furniture walking, take it as a reminder that maybe it's time to do something about your balance. Or if you see one of your friends doing it or your family members that you love doing this, maybe have a quiet word and just say, are you happy with how you're walking? Do you feel safe in your own environment? Anyway, I hope that's food for thought. I love sharing this information and these videos with you. If you've got any questions or comments below, pop them below. Or send me an email, sarah@hibiscusneurorehab.co.nz, or reach out to us if you're ready to book in and get your balance assessed. Okay, have a great day. Bye.